at all? Isn't like the entirety of the stuff I've been babbling about just been whatever phase I was in? It's unnerving if people don't want you to change. Like that is a really like horrible thing to do to people is to not let them change. Because essentially you're asking them to like wear a fucking mask. It's gross. Especially, dude, if you're going to be in a long-term marriage, you better be ready for some change because people change. There's no way not to. And if like you find yourself trying to adhere to some form, but for any reason at all, but especially if the reason is like some perception of a quote brand, ugh, gross. Like, what are you, like the Burger King? What are you, Ronald McDonald? That's fucked up. And I mean, I do understand, it's off putting, the fundamental reality of change as a parent. My God, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. The little baby melts away and you have to deal with that. And then the toddler melts away. And then like all these moments that you had as a fully formed adult with this like angelic being that was only going to be around in that form for maybe a year or two that meant a lot to you. They're not going to remember them. And you have to sort of endure that. It's always inside of your kid, that pure reality, but it's changes. And the change never stops. And like, if you are a talker like I am, if this is somehow your job, you do find yourself in these dark moments where you realize either I keep saying the things I think, or I say the things I used to think that I don't think as much anymore. And that's the devil's road, my friends. That's a dark fucking road to go down. And you've had that happen in a relationship. Many of you have had that happen in a relationship where you so desperately want this person to like you that you try to maintain the form you think they like. And that is evil. More on your part than their part, because they're being themselves. They want to crystallize you as this or that. But you're a chameleon, maintaining some form that you think this person likes best about you. Wearing the clothes you think they like, cutting your hair the way you think they want you to cut your hair. And dude, that's really a bad thing to do. To avoid some transient heartbreak, to turn yourself into some wax sculpture version of yourself. Oh, doesn't feel good at all. Horrible feeling. Horrible feeling. That being said, it's like you don't have to announce every goddamn new change that's the other problem is like there's an entire, now that we're living in the age of micro audiences, now that we're living in the age of like this bizarre genre that we probably won't even call podcasting much longer. Who knows what we'll call it? But now that we're living in this age, you could find all of these various like genres, confessionalism being one of them, which is this form of public persona that seems to only maintain relevance in the face of some new epiphany, some new transformation, some constant transformation that's always radical and like, how many times can you have a radical transformation in your life? Change is also usually pretty fucking slow. It's a slow boil. You don't even know what's happening. And that's what's cool about getting old and terrifying about getting old. You look in the mirror one day and you're like, Jesus Christ, did I just make out with a goddamn succubus last night? Why did I get old overnight? You didn't. Or like getting fat, like the times I've gotten super fat. It happens so slowly. Suddenly you look in the mirror like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. How did this happen? So change usually is pretty slow. meaning and most of the time, you're not even